we will go through some basic sketch features of SolidWorks 2018. So and then try to design a simple Allen screw or a nut. So let's start. Here we select a part. So sketch, before starting to draw sketch, we have to select a plane. I will go through. You can select any of the preferred plane, but I will select the front plane. Right click on the front plane and then select the first uh, option. Then go to the sketch, and first we will discuss about different features, different sketches of some figures which are shown here, and the shortcut menus. So first of all, we start from line. Select the line. It is simple, a straight line. You can draw a straight line using this feature, or if you want a curve, then first draw a line, then return to the point, and then start. It will start getting an arc. And to exit the feature, you have to right click, design, and then stop drawing. Other features of the in the line is the center line, which you can also see a construction line, which is dotted, and then there is a middle line, which start from the midpoint of the line, as you can see here. Then we come to circle. There are two types of circle we can draw, like a simple circle, normal circle from the center to this, like this, and then just select the radius here, and we will go to 4 mm, and it's 4 mm. Before this, you should select the measurement system. Here it is IPS. So the 4 mm is equal to 0.1574 inches. So it will convert it into inches. Other than there is a 3-point circle or a perimeter circle, in which you can draw circle between any 2 points. Like I point from this, then the second click on this point, and then I can change the radius, and then right click. So the circle, so these 2 points come in the circumference of the circle. The difference between both options are from this option you can draw the circle from the center, and from this option the circle is drawn from the circumference. Okay. Then there is a spline or curve line. You just select, it will show like a straight line. Then when you first click, you can change it to the required shape. This feature can be used to draw curved lines. Then there is a rectangle. There are different types of rectangle, like corner rectangle, center rectangle, 3-point corner rectangle, and parallelogram. Normally we use center rectangle. It is start to draw the square or the rectangle from center of the rectangle, and this green icons, or you can say figures, show the relations between the lines, the relation that these lines have. Like click on this one, it will show that its vertical line 7 is on vertical relation. So it will never, and you can never turn it to horizontal line. Other than that, there's arc option, simple arc. You can draw arc with this option, and then ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. So just select the ellipse option, and you can draw the ellipse. It is like circle feature, but it's ellipse. Then there's a slot. Here you select any 2 points. Like I have to draw a slot of 3 mm. Then I will select a center line here, and then by this you can change the size of the slot. And there's a polygon feature. Here you can draw the polygon from center. It is drawn from the center, and to define the difference, okay, then this is a fillet sketch. Fillet means changing sharp corners to curved corners. Like if you select this corner, then when you zoom from this sharp corner, it turns to a curved corner like this. Then you can select a point by this if you want any. And this feature used to add text, like if we write our name here, team revolution, and right click, you can choose where the name comes. You can change. So these are some basic sketching features. Other than that, there is an option trim entities, which is used to delete a feature, any closed line or figure, like any figure between two intersections. Then there is convert entities. It is used to take a sketch from one plane to another. We will use it in the videos. Then after the next option is mirror entities. It is used to mirror two entities. Like if we select in entities two mirrors like this, and then mirror about any axis, like I select this mirror. So the same thing will be mirrored along this axis. Then other options we will talk about in another video when we use them in other videos. Then the main option, which is very important, is smart dimension. From this you can define different dimensions. Like if we want to define the radius, then select the circumference of it, and then here you can define the radius of the circle, and you can also define the distance between any 2 points. Like first like this, then this. There you can define the difference distance between these 2 points, 45 inches. You can see that. Other than that, there are some hidden features or shortcuts, you can say. Like if you want to if you click and drag from left to right, then a blue selection block will come, which is only select the entities which are fully covered in in the rectangle. Like this, like this arc was not fully completely covered, so it is not selected. But these entities were fully covered, so this got selected. Other than that, if you if you click and drag from right to left, then there is a green rectangle or selection box which will select any entities which come in contact with this, even if they are not completely covered. Like if we choose this R2 only a few instant, other it will also be selected. So these were some basic sketch features of SolidWorks 2018. Now you now we will delete all these sketches by selecting them and delete. Now we will try to draw a Allen screw. Ways of designing a Allen screw. Here we will go through the simple one which I found simple, more simple, like drawing a one-sided sketch, just drawing a half-sided view of a screw, like this. Okay, we will give some relation, but to that press the control key and select the entities between which you want relation. Merge it. Now click on the and give it horizontal, horizontal, vertical. Then give some dimension to this line, like we are drawing to a 4 mm Allen screw, and this is half of the screw, so the radius will be 2 mm. Here we go, 2 mm. It was so small, but we are going in IPS system, and we give it a mm dimension, the basic. So the head of Allen to of 4 mm Allen screw is of 6 mm, and this is half, so we will go to 3 mm. Yes, like this. I give it a 1.5 inch long screw. And the height of the head is about 0.2 inches here. So we have defined all the entities, and this the remaining entity will be defined, will be predefined. That is saying that this is driven. Okay, now we will extrude it as we have selected the side view of the Allen screw. we will do from revolve was this function extrude the sketch or from through around a particular axis, like we select the axis of the revolution. Just you can see the preview. Select it. Here is the here is our screw, but it is not have threads. So for select there is option of in all wizard thread, and then select the starting point, and here select up to the selection. Select both starting point and the end point. Thread will be designed. There will be thread between those. And then select OK. Here are the threads of the on the bolt. But where's the Rex cut? We have to do that. For that, go to sketch, polygon. The plane will be selected. Draw the hexagon. Then select center and the edge of the head and do co-centric. It will be selected. Then go to smart dimension and give the dimension. Select the inner circle of the slot and give it 4 mm, and then extrude it cut. So here is the Allen screw. Thanks for watching. This was the video on the basic of sketch. In this video we covered the basic features of sketch and designed a Allen screw. Thank you.